video about taking off the door panel. Well, here's the door panel. It's done. We had everything repainted on it. It looks like brand new. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to put them on, one, and two, I'm going to remake the jute or the padding that's behind the door. So original was 1/4 inch. I'm going to increase it to 1/2 inch, and it's also going to be fresh. So hopefully it's going to help get rid of some of the old car smell, because this stuff right here just absorbs, over 40 years of, basically life. So you see, I have a good piece here off the door panel. You want to save one of each, right? This piece right here actually seals the inner door from the door panel. This piece attaches to the door panel and adds additional soundproofing, and that's what we use this for. So basically, what I'm going to do is I've got some soundproofing here. If you know anything about wood floors, this is the foam padding and thermal stuff that goes underneath them. It's pretty inexpensive, and it works excellent. You know what I mean? You can do it on the floors, you can do it on the door, and its thermal properties also help keep the car a little bit cooler. So it's going to be a little bit of an improvement. You can't go too much bigger than this, because the retainers won't be able to hold the door anymore if you go too big. So anyways, without further ado, what I did to get this, right, actually we'll go through the process on both of them. So first, what we'll do, we're going to put our soundproofing up. So you only need one of each for the same side, because basically all you have to do is just flip it around and then it'll work on the other door. And I have confirmed that both of them are identical. Okay, so we're going to lay this out. See how I caught the flat surface, the already cut surface here? That'll save you a little bit of time. Just one less cut you got to do. Lay it out best that you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to trace it out. Basically holding it in place as you make your marks. Doesn't move around too much. We're going a good trace on this, okay? So, where the door speaker goes, these little right here, that's where the retainers from the door panel will go through. We want to make sure those marks are made really well. Let me get my knee pad too. This makes this job so much easier. When you get older, gotta have it. Basically, it's just a little bitty throw cushion. I get them from Walmart, $8. Voila. Now we do some cutting. You're gonna want a very good, sharp pair of scissors for this. You can do this with a razor blade, but it is a pain. I like to say PETA, an acronym. And you do it with a razor blade, you'll see exactly what I mean. Good sharp pair of scissors to run right through it. The last little 2 cuts here. Now I'm doing that, folding it in half, kind of making a little diamond. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be perfectly round, even though it does look pretty dang good, huh? Not tooting my own horn or anything. Okay. Now, what we'll do here, again, fold it in half to get it started, like that, and then basically unfold it. That way we're kind of in there to be able to start cutting. And bam! There we go. Here's our jute. Okay, see how we did. How you like me now? I know. Okay, so that's done. So basically now I've got my, it doesn't matter left or right, doesn't matter, you can flip it around, it's going to be the same. Right? Okay, so that's going to be my driver's side. This is going to be my passenger. Yes, it will. Yes. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is going to be your passenger side. Okay, so we've got the two pieces of jute cut out. Those look pretty good. So as far as the jute goes, that's it. Okay, we're back. Okay, so now this is that additional soundproofing I told you about, and it's also going to help to seal the door. So I'm going to make two pieces first that are going to go on the jute, and I'm going to make two pieces that are going to go onto the actual door itself. Okay. So for this, I tried it with chalk already. It didn't work very well, so I grabbed the magic marker. I just want to trace it out. And again, just hold it in place while you trace it out. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, get our scissors. You see that magic marker worked pretty good. Did the trick, that's for sure. And there we go. Okay. So grab our jute. Okay. Basically, what's going to happen is, okay, I'm gonna show you. Oops, look at that. We missed a spot. Let's move that out. Very good. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna contact cement it together, and I'll show you how that's done. All right. So I'm gonna cut. Okay, well, I hope y'all can see me. I'm getting this big old can out of the way. This is Weldwood contact adhesive. This is going to go into the spray gun right here that we're going to use to apply the glue to attach these. You see, I marked each one of these. The concept is this is going to seal the inside of the door panel away from moisture from the door panel. So we're going to kind of have two different barriers to try to protect the door panel. So this is actually going to go against the door in the car. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to glue it and attach it. So it's not too hard. We'll get an air hose over here. You want to do this stuff in a well-ventilated area, of course, okay? Okay. Basically, just lay them out like this. And we wait. It's gonna probably be about 10-15 minutes before we come back to this one. Okay, so we've let our contact cement. It's thoroughly dry now. What that's gonna allow you to do, it gives you a little bit of room to make mistakes. Whereas if it's super sticky, whenever you go to apply this, if you make a mistake, you won't be able to peel it back off and reposition it. Basically, you know, slide this over here so y'all can see everything we're doing. You know what I mean? Now, once you do stick it, it's gonna be for real. So I'm gonna line up my holes as best as I can. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Just effective. Good there. So far, so good. We got one of them complete. Okay, got that new car smell now. Okay, next one. This one is passenger. Okay. Move this out of the way. Three. Just like that. We're looking pretty good, folks. The only thing I'm seeing is I'll trim it a little bit right here. Slide it forward a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll just trim off just a little bit right there to make sure they bring it on the inside. But that's pretty decent. I like that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and prep this one. So you want to be careful that you don't spray your stuff. You know what I mean? With contact glue. One down. And since these are so big, we're gonna have to move these off to the side. Okay. Same deal. Okay, voila. Same deal. We're gonna let it dry for a good 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna go work on the car for a little bit while we're doing that. Okay, we're back once again. So now we're back on the door panel. We're taking our new insulation, and basically I'm just gonna tack it on where the butyl tape used to be. For this part of the application, we don't need to lay the glue on very thick. All we're gonna need is a nice line going all around the perimeter of this, basically to hold that on until we get that door panel up against it. It's pretty easy. So I'm gonna take my gun. Boy, we barely had just enough hose for this too, because I'm all the way at the very back, because we got a bunch of cars, you know. So anyhow, here we go. Alright, that's it. We'll let that dry, and then I'll tack that around the perimeter. And then we'll move on back over to the door panels. We're going to put the door panels back together. Okay, we are back over here with our door panels. So check it out. So we've let everything get nice and tacky. Nice and dry, you know what I mean? You can just tell by the touch, your hands won't stick to it, but it will stick to the surface that you're bonded to, right? Okay, so let's get the right one. Let's go this one right here for this one. Okay. I'll put it in position, lining up the holes as our starting point. Again, don't have to be perfect, okay? The main thing is we want to make sure that the retainers for the door panels are good to go. tad bit. I might need to make a cut on that. Very good. Very good. Okay, looking good. Okay. Bring this up a little bit. So let's see here. Let's go. That's why you want to let it completely dry, because you may need to move it around a couple times, okay? So I want to make this work, but I want it to be right. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit better about this, okay? Okay. Good, huh? Not too bad, huh? It's going to help keep the car cooler. That's going to help keep the car quieter. Good for the speaker grills. Hold them in nice and tight. Just to have a staple or something there. Let's take a look at that and see what we got going on there. Okay, very good. And moving along. Okay, same thing. Line it up with the holes. Like I said, don't have to be perfect. The main thing is that where these retainers are, that you're able to put the retainers in and attach it to the door. And I'm also going to be replacing the retainers on these as well, just to have a tighter fit. I missed a mark there. Let's bring it back up. Good there. Feel good there. Pretty much there. So again, we might have to do a little bit of trimming on it, just at the very end there, but that's not a big deal. All in all, I'm happy. Yes. Second one.